Hi friends, welcome to new video. The United States has launched a new round of sanctions against hundreds of Russian-linked firms and officials over Moscow's annexation of Ukrainian territories, which President Joe Biden has called an insult to peaceful nations. The Treasury Department on Friday targeted nearly 300 members of Russia's legislature, as well as companies and individuals accused of links to the country's military-industrial complex, including the governor of Russia's central bank. The sanctions, which Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen called swift and severe, freeze the assets of targeted groups and individuals in the U.S. and make it illegal for U.S. citizens to do business with them. The Treasury Department and the U.S. government are taking massive action today to further weaken Russia's already damaged military-industrial complex and undermine its ability to wage a legal war, Yellen said in a statement. My name is Ahmed and you are watching 72 Info TV, so before discussing this news, please subscribe our channel for more info videos. The U.S. State Department also added more than 900 people to its visa ban list, accusing them of being linked to Russia's war effort. The United States condemns today's fraudulent attempt by Russia to annex autonomous Ukrainian territory, Biden said in a statement. Russia is violating international law, violating the UN Charter, and insulting peaceful nations everywhere. Earlier in the day, Russian President Vladimir Putin announced that Russia would absorb the partially occupied Ukrainian regions of Donetsk, Luhansk, Kherson, and Zaporizhia. This is the will of millions of people, he said in a speech at the Kremlin Street. Russian-installed officials in the region recently held a vote on joining Russia, which Ukrainian and Western officials called a sham referendum. Biden said Washington would rally the international community to condemn Russia's annexation and hold Moscow accountable. We will continue to provide Ukraine with the equipment it needs to defend itself, undaunted by Russia's brazen attempts to redraw our neighbors' borders, he said. This week, the U.S. Congress passed a bill to allocate $12 billion in funds for Ukraine, adding to tens of billions of dollars in aid approved earlier this year. Biden signed the measure into law on Friday. The U.S. president also urged world leaders to reject annexation and stand by Ukraine for as long as it takes. Western governments and the United Nations have condemned the Russian move, with UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres warning on Thursday that the accession effort has no legal value. Russia launched the attack on its neighbor in February after a months-long standoff in which Putin called for an end to NATO expansion in the former Soviet republic. But Moscow's military campaign has been plagued by setbacks. In recent weeks, Ukrainian forces, backed by U.S. weapons, have retaken large swathes of territory in the east of the country in retaliation. On Friday, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said his country was submitting an expedited application to join NATO. We are taking our decisive step by signing Ukraine's application for accelerated accession to NATO, he said in a Telegram post. While supporting aid and sanctions against Ukraine, Washington says it does not seek a direct confrontation with Russia. But Biden has repeatedly warned Putin that the United States would defend NATO countries if Russia attacked them, a pledge he reiterated on Friday. The United States is fully prepared with its NATO allies to defend every inch of NATO territory, every inch. So, Mr. Putin, don't misunderstand every inch of what I'm saying, Biden said. Thanks for watching our videos.